Ow!
Supreme
Supreme
being.
being!
We're back.
Back on track.
Back on track. And actually today we want to share some things that we have been gathering experience for a while now.
As you have seen the title already.
Yes. I don't even know what the title will be
Me
exactly.
neither.
But
Yes,
anyways, we want to speak a little bit about several things about the giving and receiving and how it works and where we actually get sabotaged on this topic
as a collective.
as a collective, yes.
Because everyone is going through the same thing. It's hilarious. It's like this.
And especially if you're on this channel, for sure you are on the spiritual side. So you're working on yourself, on your growth and remembering stuff. And perhaps if you haven't yet, sooner or later you will come to the dilemma of if I am doing something spiritual or if I want to just do spiritual stuff in my life as work-wise, how do I make money living, let's say, from it?
Yes.
And the controversy there between spiritual and
Yeah,
material.
it's almost like a taboo. Because what is the difference when you're not spiritual? You're making money, and no one cares. I mean, they actually care about you, that you should make money so that you live and you are not dependent on anyone. In the US, for example, it's very typical for the child of the parents to be as independent as possible, right? It's
Yeah,
like this. So
yeah.
it's very good because it builds a disciplined mind, and
It's amazing.
it's
Starting
very
to
good.
work early and do things and experience the world. I think it's one of the most amazing things.
And you experienced this when you were younger.
Yes,
Yeah, that's very good.
I really had the chance of that as well, and it was a boost for me too.
Can I say something? When I
Yeah.
was small, I was always playing bank things with money and shops and stuff. And I was not doing
Well,
like you
we all-
professionally, but
We all like this because that's what we came to experience here
we
on
came
Earth.
to experience this, in fact. Jesus.
Yes, the material. It doesn't exist up there.
It's
so-
all an experience. We should never forget this. We are here to have fun. And I want just to pull out something. The base of my knowledge from of what I know and what I do. I'm just talking about me, and because I learned this before we met. From the conversations of God in the book I read. It's magnificent. It helped me so much. There's a quote there, which is for the sex. It's very controversial. You know that in the world that we are, no one really cares. You know, I mean, you should do sex and stuff. Again, you should make money. You should make sex. We we say make love, but it's just another word to be more polite. But anyways, it says there because when you are spiritual, you actually start to think: is sex really a good thing? Is it pure?
Is it right?
Is it right to do? And that's why in the monasteries, the women they become like this, either virgins for long term or all these things. But it says there a quote: making sex or not making sex are both holy. There is actually a bigger sentence, a bigger phrase, but I just want really to say this one, to mention this one, because it's all an experience. You came here to just have an experience, plus everything that was made by God, created by God, is holy and should not be judged. That's also another thing that is very beautifully said.
I just got a download while we were speaking, and to question yourself this is the same like to question yourself, shall I eat or not?
the same thing.
It's the same thing.
If you see,
Did you come to experience food here? Do
Yeah.
you love to eat?
and many
Because we do.
and many people will say, "What are you saying? Hey, food is the basis of our life." But if you go deeper in the Breatharianism, people are having this controversial topic, just same as sex, just the same as money. Shall we really eat? Shall we really make money, or shall we really make love? You know, it's like it's up to you for grounding. There's nothing wrong. There's never ever been anything wrong. Even fear, all fear based comes from love.
All experiences here on earth are beautiful. And if you have watched other videos from us, we very often speak about this, that there's no light and darkness. It's all experience and it's all beautiful. Everything is love. And you just said something, I think, earlier, I think again from conversations with God, about the fear, that in its deeper aspect, fear, because fear and love, let's say, are the opposite.
Yeah, I said that. Well, there's all the negative emotions. You know, anger. I mean, anger is not actually that negative. It's more like anger leads to rage. Rage is a negative emotion.
Right.
And then there's the jealousy and all these things. This all comes from fear. And then there's the positive ones, which are the joy and peace and all these things and harmony, which they are actually not emotions. They are feelings, but they are coming from love. But the thing is that even the fear, which is the center of all these negative emotions, is actually coming from love. Now you might think like, what the heck is this? I mean, there's fear and there's love. Yes, but fear was also created from love. Fear came from love because it is once again, an experience. If we don't know what fear is, we'll never appreciate love as we know it.
Yes.
We'll actually probably eat just apples and smile halfway our life. But if we go through war and we come back and we succeed, we are gonna have a huge dinner. We're gonna maybe make love and with the wife and all these things, whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying that you go further.
We actually are making this video because we ourselves experience this energy
Happiness.
on us, yes.
Wow.
And you know, from people who were trying to judge us on charging for some of the services, let's say, that we provide, like some consultation, and we had a course, but anyways, this really doesn't matter. The thing is that, first of all, we really attracted this, and we attracted this as an experience so we can really get to the core of it and really perceive and take it from a higher perspective, from a different point of view. It's always good to experience things from different points of view, because this is when we actually hack the brain and we grow spiritually in this way.
And the person will say, well, you know, after watching this video, perhaps, well, in the new earth, there will be no more the use for money. Yes, and there will not be also the use for eating. People will stop eating. Maybe people will stop having sex. But in the meanwhile, you are still human. You are still experiencing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like you're gonna live in boredom, then start to meditate 24/7. Don't move, because every single thing you do, it's a sin. And I mean, there's balance in life. That's
and
what we are trying to
if you
say.
see clearly, we are starting a blog, by the way, and on our first topic we're gonna speak between the connection between food and emotional attachments. And there we speak about how the body is actually the very dense energy, the very first layer of the aura, if you want to put it this way.
So energy and material are actually the same thing. They are just condensed. It's the difference between the finest energy, as I call it. It's not written anywhere. I just got this message.
Yes.
It's the finest energy. It's actually the one used for the instant manifestation without a second thought. The material is the manifestation already made, but more condensed.
Right.
It's like this.
And all this is just a part of the energy exchange. Wherever you are, either here in the third dimensional on Earth, or in the fifth dimension, or in the 10th dimension, or it doesn't matter, there's always exchange of energy, no matter what you're being told. If someone tells you that something is for free, don't take it for granted. There's never anything for
This
free.
is one of the things that we have to say that's super important.
Right.
You think that by going in the free version is going to help you more than the paid version. There's only one thing to consider. It is nothing wrong to be either for free or paid. It's just like this. The free version, you have to give something in return. If there is like nothing in return, it's all for free, then sometimes it's more like an energy bounded, like a connector, like a contract.
You're being sucked energy. let's
You're
put
being
it
sucked
this way.
energy to be easier to say.
We have to be straightforward here, because sometimes many times we're actually trying to put things in the most gentle way, but
But these people that come to you to judge
They're
you,
not
they,
gonna
they
come
come
in this
super
vibration.
direct. They come super direct. They use mean words and they go further. So we also need to be more on the middle path. It's
yes.
like this.
And this video is not to judge these people, because they're actually not aware of what they're doing. They are actually being used by the other side, by the matrix, by those who
I'm gonna speak about time after.
by those who are actually ruling things here right now. And they don't even know that they're being used by such forces, let's put it this way. But how to recognize them? Anyone who tries to put you on the fear basis, whether they even tell you you have to have fear from God,
Yeah,
they are not entirely on the love vibration.
yeah, because
They
it's
are
already an entity.
probably have it in the heart, and they're probably aiming there sooner or later, but right at the moment they are actually being used by other entities who sucking energy through them may even try to suck energy from you. And you can even see many of these people of these souls in what we call the fake enlightenment. You
Yes.
already made the video about that, and
Who can I mention? It?
yes, but you want to also see tarot card readers and people who clairvoyants who see in the future. Anyone can develop these gifts.
Yes.
They're not gifts. These souls came to Earth with such open talents, let's say, for experience. They came like this because their soul chose this, to see what it is going to feel like to be in this vibration. But practically any one of you is able to do that. And you, to achieve it, you are your own guide and your own teacher for that, your own guru.
Now there's just two more things to say. The matrix, the system, whatever you want to call it, is doing one thing that is very, very powerful. They've been using this for centuries, and it's been working because the centuries and is actually the same thing I want to speak about. They are actually wasting us wasting time for the chosen ones. The chosen ones are the ones who feel they are humble by spirit. They need to get
They're more like volunteers. let's say.
volunteers.
Yeah.
They have to build a thick skin in order to go through all these trials and errors, right, in this life, so that they can.
And I just got a download. I'm sorry to interrupt you. And the thick skin is actually to get back to the God, the vibration of the God love, which is the cold love.
Yes.
Right.
So it's like this. God will always send, the Creator will always send messengers to help us out, like these people.
And we like to kill them.
Yes. Yes, we can only learn when we finish them off, like Jesus. Jesus was I don't want to go 10 hours video. I just want to say straight to the point that what they are doing, they are wasting us time with all kinds of chemicals, fluoride, and tooth decay, all this crazy stuff going on right now. And You know what this
Chemicals
does?
on the foods.
Yeah, chemicals on the food. You know what this does? It wastes your beautiful, amazing, supreme being time on earth. You are having time to experience the beauty. Yes, fear is also an experience, but this is a different one. It's like the collective fear. You already went through your individual fear, and you are going through right now. But the collective fear, it's again more extra work. So you are okay. I have to work this out.
Plus, you already experienced fear in each one lifetime you were here. Believe us.
So you don't need
You
extra
don't need
fear.
this experience anymore.
So I just want to say that the people that are going to judge you for your spiritual work, for your activities of to share the love of all there is, and if you are trying to make money or something, they're gonna judge you. Or even if you're just speaking about sex or something, I don't know, and you are on the spiritual, they are trying to waste your time. And if you go down for 3 weeks, they're gonna win, because guess what? They are wasting your time, wasting your time. They are doing exactly what the system wants them to do.
And they're sucking energy
They're
from
sucking
you
energy
during
from
this
you.
time.
Of course, there's nothing wrong to go down, because you are actually building the thick skin if you go in this vibration, of course.
You're
Otherwise,
becoming stronger.
otherwise you just stay weak all the time. Come on, build up, get strong. Another thing I want to say: if money was that bad, like because you might actually think like, what about if you are like too much focused on the money? Like there's people who are crazy. Now I watch videos on YouTube, for example. I get an ad and these people are just crazy, you know. Well, it's like this. Just don't focus on them, because look at this. If you feel that there's something not very supreme, because there's something behind, you don't need to focus and go to see the history and stuff. Imagine you're going downtown and there's so many shops on the sides, and they're all, you know, being profitable or selling or something. You're not gonna go and spend time in each one of them and analyze why. You just don't focus, right? You focus on the trees, or I don't know. That's what I want to say.
Yes,
Anything else?
absolutely. Well, the topic is actually very long, but I guess we will also
We did-
extend it in our blog.
Yeah, we did it very
Yeah.
fast for.
The whole point we just wanted to put out here is not to be putting fear in yourself about
Yes.
this. It doesn't matter what you
Follow
will
the
choose
love.
to do. Yes, because you also said earlier, God doesn't care. God
Oh my
doesn't
Lord.
care if you're gonna charge money or if you will not charge money. For him, it's all experience. It's all experience. It's all love for him. He doesn't even care if you're gonna stay in the fear vibration.
It doesn't
or
care
in
if
the
you're gonna
love
starve.
vibration.
It doesn't matter.
No, he's always just sending us love, and that's all that matters to him. But it's a unique type of love. The divine love is called love. There's no emotions there. But that's gonna be another video, because it's really also very detailed, and
Yes.
it's also quite important. We tend to put equal sign here on earth between feelings and emotions, but things are a little bit different up there. Just express yourself. Be you. Send love.
Yes.
No
That's what we're
matter-
here for.
Yeah, no matter how you will do that, it really doesn't matter. It is your beautiful being who is the most important thing.
And that's it.
We always love you very, very, very much.
From the highest vibration of love,
Yes.
be in our hearts.
If you actually want us to write about specific topic on the blog, because we will be able to put more things in there.
Oh my gosh, there's so many more things I want to speak about. What about the homeless? What about this and that? There's a
Right,
lot
yeah.
of things. We're gonna write this down.
So give us a comment down here below and put your questions, and
Yeah, we
will
can
try
speak
to
of
work
all
on
this.
them. It's difficult to put out a video on each one of them, but we feel that through blogs we will be able to really give more of our insights of what we are experiencing as well, and also about our twin flame journey. There will definitely be more stuff there. It's super interesting
Yeah.
as well. We have been actually meeting quite a few twin flame couples here in Bulgaria.
Yes, and it's super, super powerful when there's two twin flame couples. Oh my
And if
lord.
there's more, it's even
If there's
bigger
100, it's
explosion.
gonna explode.
Yes. And we will share this as well with you. May the love
Of the highest. What are you gonna say?
yes
May the love of the highest vibration
be
be
in
in
our
our
hearts.
hearts.
Namaste.
Namaste.